welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a productive video, which is how I plan my week, and also aside from that, how I plan basically my entire life. I'm a planner, I always have been. I love buying planners. Like, I buy usually 2 planners per year. I know that's probably wasteful, but I actually do use all of them. I just love planning. So being like that, I've been able to kind of find things that really help me succeed and help me plan my life to the T, to where I am the most productive I can be. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the tools that I use to plan pretty much every aspect of my life. Not only, you know, what I'm doing daily, but how I plan my YouTube content, how I plan my Instagram photos, how I plan my meals at home. All of that I'm going to be going over with you guys today. This could be a long video, but stick with me, and I will try to put some timestamps down in the description, so you guys, if you're only interested in one aspect, you can go jump to it. So the first thing that I use definitely the most is Google Calendar. I look at my Google Calendar multiple times a day. It is my life savior. It is crazy. That thing saves my life. I can pull it up on my desktop or my phone, no matter where I'm at, it's the same information. I love Google Apps for that reason. And I use the monthly view. I don't use the daily view. I've tried to use the daily view and I find that it just doesn't work the best for me. But it's really good for me adding events that are like really far in the future, or, you know, anything that's not set in stone, because I can easily delete it on an electronic device. Okay, so here we are at my Google Calendar, which is definitely the thing that I use the absolute most when I plan. I add everything to this thing, whether it is set in stone or not, or whether it's stupid. I mean, I have like things like plan Nashville outfits, like things like that I just want to do on that day, or make sure that I, you know, start thinking about it on that day. I'll just go ahead and add them in, because it's super easy to add and delete things. You just literally click on a day, let's say like something really simple like get groceries. You can just add that as an event, and as you can see, if I just add it, it just comes up this like blue color. I can easily just click on it and delete it if I don't want it there anymore. And then as you can see, I have a lot of different colors going on here. So I will explain all of those to you guys quickly. Like I said, all of the weird like blue color, it's like a bluish purple color. All of those are just things that I just add in quickly that don't have like a set category. So any like traveling I'll have in that color usually. So I have a trip this coming weekend. I also add in payday like this, staff meetings, any like random things that I just happen to add in. All of these dark purple colors are my planned YouTube videos that I would like to do. Some other colors we have, the green stuff is just things that are already naturally in your Google Calendar, so holidays. This red stuff is for my full-time job as a nonprofit director. These are grants that I need to apply for and the deadlines for them, so I am on track with that. And then lastly, anything that is an actual time, so any appointments, it adds it in just like this, which is a little frustrating sometimes because you can't really color code that if you want the time to show up. Like for instance, on this day right here, I have a lash appointment, so it says 3:30 lashes. So I like adding my appointments in like this because I also have the Google Calendar app on my iPhone, and it will remind me on my phone of any appointments that I have coming up within the hour, and it has the exact same stuff, and I can make the exact same changes, and it all is going to save right there, and it'll be good to go. Of course, the other thing that I love about Google is, like I said, I can add in things that are so far away really quickly. So for instance, on April, I already have a ton of stuff and all throughout the year. It keeps me on track of certain events that are really far away that I might not remember. And as far as the color coding goes, I am not the kind of person that usually will sit there on a paper planner to color code every single aspect. So I like that electronically you can color code really fast. It's not like you sitting there using 1 million different colored pens. You can just easily change the color in your Google Calendar, and these are customizable. Mine is not the prettiest, but I'm sure you could make it a nice little color scheme if you wanted to. So once I have everything in my Google Calendar, I will usually look at that at the beginning of the week and sit down on Sundays and put it all in my Erin Condren life planner. This is the planner that I have been using this year. It's really cute. I love the leopard. You can get customizable and interchangeable covers. So this year I just got a leopard one that says Kayla Love, my name. But I like the Erin Condren planners a lot. Really functional, and they have like a sectioned off like morning, afternoon, and nighttime. You guys will see me planning this in detail in a minute. Okay, so when I am planning my spread, if you will, in my weekly planner, I use a few different things. Like I said earlier, I do always have my Google Calendar up right here on my laptop. So I'm looking at that as I plan. I do use some stickers, like I told you guys, just to make it a little more fun. We are going to be planning the week of March 2nd through the 8th. As you can see, I have a little sticky note here that has Monday through Sunday of things that I've already put in that I need to add. The stickers that I use, these are from Erin Condren. I like these just because they're like labels and they can help you color code different things. And then I did order this huge pack right here from Amazon. These are just like really just like, I don't know, nerdy, like fun stickers. Like these have like llamas and dogs and bathing suits and things like that. Or these are a little more serious where it says work, important, get this done, blah, blah. I had some for wedding. That was what inspired me to order stickers, is for our wedding. Usually, like I said, I will just go day by day and kind of add in things that I know I'm gonna be doing. I know that it's The Bachelor this day, and me and my mom usually watch it together.
I am so excited.
She's out of town right now, about an hour away for her PhD program. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be going to her or if she's gonna be coming to me. So what I think I'm gonna do is just use one of these little planner stickers, and I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand to make it a little less sticky so I can move it around if I need to later on. Also on Monday, I know I have a staff meeting, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that at the very top of my list. And a lot of times for work, since this is like a morning, afternoon, nighttime sort of schedule, a lot of times what I'll do is just do a little to-do list right here in the middle. So I'll just write work and then make my own check boxes like this. I do have a meeting on Tuesday, which I will go ahead and just mark with one of these labels. And that is at 1 p.m. I also have a YouTube video that I want to put up that day, so I will usually put that down here. Also on Tuesday during the nighttime, I need to edit. So I'll just put that down there.
Edit pack with me video. I'm gonna do a little checkbox next to it.
So yeah, as you can see, I'm not like doing anything crazy, just adding a few little things here and there, and then I will kind of go through day by day and add, like where I don't have a meeting or something, I will kind of add in a to-do list there. And again, just do the same thing with I did for work up there, and I'll put like film vlog, you know, something like that, so I don't forget to start that vlog. So for instance, I don't have anything going on in the morning Tuesday that is specific to a time, so I'll just create a little to-do list for the entire day up here. But hopefully you guys get the gist of how I plan. Like I said, I will just open this up daily and put my to-do list in actually that day. But as for right now, these are all of the things that have set times, any meetings, or any things that I know for sure are going on at the beginning of the week. And I wanted to mention too really quickly, they also do have this page that I use a lot before the month on the Erin Condren Life Planner. So you have birthdays right here that I could write in. So the 17th is my dad. Monthly goals right here. And then you can use this for anything else. And then they do also have this monthly spread, which honestly I don't really use because I do use this on my Google Calendar. Aside from that, what I use every single day is a to-do list. If you are a person who doesn't use to-do lists every day, I don't know how you do it, because that is what saves my life, keeps me on track, keeps me focused. And of course you can just have it on pen and paper. I've ordered some little cute to-do lists from Amazon that you can just rip off each day and write it in. I use those at work and stuff, but I also use an electronic to-do list, which is so helpful. And the one that I have been loving lately is Google Keep. So as I talked about, I love the Google apps because I can see it on my phone and on my laptop. This one just keeps me so on track with my categorized to-do list, and I can keep everything separate. So what I have to do for YouTube is different than what I have to do at home or what I have to do for my full-time job. So I love keeping those separate and color-coded, and Google Keep lets me do that. So again, it's the exact same thing whether you look at it on your phone or your desktop, which is really, really nice. And I love this because it looks like little sticky notes, and these are just different categorized to-do lists. So for instance, I have a lot of my, full-time job to-dos on here. So I have general work to-dos, I have an event work to do, I have things to do for our new office, I have YouTube to-dos, Instagram, what I want to post there, groceries I need to get, what I need to purchase for, maybe videos or anything like that, things that I want to share on Instagram or anything, personal to-dos, home to-dos like cleaning and all of that. I have a ton of different stuff on here. With anything in life, there's always so many different things that you have to think about at once. So this just helps me keep track of everything. And again, it looks nice, it's color coded, it's pretty. So for instance, if I just wanted to look at, my full-time job, my work to-dos, I could go over here to the labels and hit work, and that would only show me my work to-do list, which is really nice because it can get overwhelming completely if you are just looking at this huge list of to-do lists. That just could make your mind go crazy. I could also look at just home or just, personal, whatever it might be, you can categorize it the way you want to. While we're on the topic of Google Apps, I also utilize Google Sheets a lot for my YouTube content. I have two different spreads that I use. One is just to keep track of YouTube videos and what their status is, if I've planned them, if I've filmed them, if I've edited them, what is the deal on that? And then the second one is an entire monthly content calendar. So on here, I really plan out what YouTube videos I want to go live on what days during the month, what Instagram photos I have going on for that week. Do I have any sponsored posts? What do I want to share on Facebook? Because I really want to get my engagement up on all of those apps. And sometimes I'll focus on one. Like right now, I'm really trying to focus on Instagram stories and really being more active on there. So I want to try to plan out, not to make it fake, but I'm like, okay, what am I doing that day that I could share with you guys? Oh, I need to wash my makeup brushes on this day. That would be probably fun to share on Instagram stories. So I'll type that in so it reminds me to film it on the day of, and that has been really helpful. It's a little overwhelming to look at, but when I actually just look at it day by day, it is really helpful on keeping me on track with my content for YouTube and Instagram, my blog, and all of that sort of stuff. So I have two different sheets right here to show you guys. The first one isn't quite up to date, but that's fine. The first one just looks like this, and this is simply for YouTube videos. So right here, I write the YouTube video name. So I have Lulu's try on, and then I have what actually the video title is gonna be, the platform, of course. If I was doing a blog post, I could type in blog right there. And then the status is changeable. I don't know if that's a word, but you can change it. So for instance, how I plan, I'm filming that right now, so I can change that from planned to filmed. And then my Lulu's try on haul did actually go live, so I can change that to live. So this just keeps it really nice and clean. I can see what I've gotten accomplished, what is sitting in the queue waiting for me to edit, what I have planned but I need to film it, all of those sorts of things. I have a due date here that I'm not too strict on. If I have a sponsored post or a discount code that I need to share in the video, I will put it right here in this column to remind me. And then once the videos are completed, I can just completely check them off right there, which feels so good to check off things from your to-do list. And then for all of the content that I have, which for me is just a YouTube channel, I do some stuff on my blog, Instagram, and like to know it. All of this sort of stuff lives right here. And I know this is super overwhelming to look at, but it is really helpful. So it's basically set up like a monthly calendar. I have each day side by side, you know, Sunday through Saturday right here. And on each day I have a slot for YouTube, filming, editing, Instagram, story, blog, Facebook, take photos, like to know it, and then sometimes I'll have an emails or to buy, sometimes those like interchange, and then events and launches. As you can see for this Sunday, I had a YouTube video going live right here, and that is color-coded red. If I'm filming, you can see I wasn't filming that day, but down here you can see I was filming a Lulu's try-on haul. That is color-coded in electric blue. Editing, I'm doing most days, as you can see. So that is color-coded a light green. Then I have Instagram. If I have a scheduled post on Instagram that needs to go up, that'll be here. The content that I want to post on Instagram stories, really trying to be more active on Instagram stories, especially to show my daily life. Then if I have anything going live on my blog, it'll be right here. On Facebook, usually I just try to share my new videos, things like that. If I'm taking photos, I need to know what I'm taking, and then posting it on Like to Know It, linking my outfits. So I can open this up daily and just look, okay, today I wanted to, you know, share The Bachelor on my story, or I wanted to take an outfit photo. I wanted to edit this and get it done today. Whatever it might be as far as content, like I love having it all in one place. I know I mentioned Google Keep for my to-do list, but I also use an app on my phone called Wunderlist. And I love this app because it's, again, like Google Keep, it's a categorized to-do list. So basically you have multiple different lists that you can click on and it'll show you your to-dos for that particular list. I like using multiple different tools for different things. But with Google Keep, I categorize it by what type of to-do it is. So is it YouTube? Is it home? Is it cleaning? Is it groceries? Is it Instagram stories that I want to film? Is it my full-time job to-dos, you know, anything like that. But with Wonderlist, what I mainly use this for is I have a categorized to-do list for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So each night before bed, I will just click on, you know, tomorrow is Monday. So I'll click on Monday and I will type in everything that I would like to get accomplished on Monday, just so I do have it electronically as well, just a simple to-do list like that. So that is one app that I definitely utilize quite a bit. We'll get into some other apps that I use for more specific purposes a little later, but right now I want to also talk to you guys about a couple of things that I do monthly that are on paper. So this little guy right here is called, I think it's called the Erin Condren Petite Planner. I want to say that's what it is. Anyways, it just looks like this. It's very flimsy, kind of easy to work with. And it does have a string. I have it sectioned off because I was planning in here one day. But it has this string that goes around it and keeps it kind of together like that. So basically with this, with Erin Condren, you can choose your cover. That's just, you know, a piece of like whatever that is. And then you choose your journals or planners, little petite planners to go inside of this. So the base right here fits 4 petite planners in it. I ordered 5 of them because one of them I won't be using all of the time. So I utilize this quite a bit. It's not something that I pull out daily, but I do use mostly the wellness log in here is really what I utilize the most. But definitely monthly or bi-weekly, I'm looking at this for sure. This is the first book right here that you can kind of track your habits. So you can write in the days just like that and mark off if you did it each day. I kind of skipped a line. You can do so many. There's so many lines here that I would never have that many habits that I was doing. So I skipped a line, but you can, you know, just mark off if you did things just like that. This is a page I never use, so I'll just use that to show you guys. And the next one is a goal setting journal. So you can write down your values, which I haven't done yet, which I'm not going to show because it is personal, of course, but you have like a goal check-in, so you can write the date, write what your check-in is and what you need to do to get to the next point. I'll show you one that I haven't filled out yet. So this is breaking down the goal. So you can say if it's personal, career, financial, write the goal, why it's important, start, finish date, action plan, and then you can write a bunch of different small steps that you can take to get there. Like I said, it does come with the stickers too, which is really cute. So that's the one for the goal setting. The wellness log, I will show you guys So here's one that I filled out for January. So as you can see, I just put in all of the days I was going to the gym, what I was going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Quite honestly, I do forget about the habits sometimes because that's something you have to kind of look at every single day and write it in based on what you did that day. So I do kind of forget about that. Plus I wear an Apple Watch that kind of tracks that stuff for me. And then the last one is the budget book. Again, this is a little bit personal, so I'm not gonna go through the ones I've already done. This is the very first page in the book. So when you first open up, it has a savings tracker. Each month you can say what you're saving for and the total saved. So here's a month that I have not completed yet. You have 3 little boxes up here. Then you have upcoming purchases and upcoming bills, a savings goal down here at the bottom. Then here is where you really dive into your budget. So you have all of your income, your savings, housing payments, food, utilities, personal, transportation, entertainment, insurance, other, personal debt, student loan, total income, total expenses, difference, and total savings. So that really allows you to map it out. And then on these next few pages, you can write in everything that you spend money on. So the category description, and that really helps you see what you're spending the most on and what category. This is just the travel journal. It's not in there all the time because I'm not always traveling, but you can interchange it. And I haven't been able to use this one yet because I haven't really traveled. This one has reservations and to-dos, so you can plan where you're going, your flight, rental car, lodging, things you need to do the week before, the day before, essentials, your packing list. So landmarks, shops, restaurants, entertainment, and then your trip itinerary. So I actually need to get this out for my Nashville trip because I've already been planning a little bit for that, and this would be really cool to use. And then this is, I'm so excited to use this, guys, because I have been wanting something like this for so long for my travel. Then you have like daily adventures for your trip. So you have like the weather, what day it is, what you're seeing, your outfit, reservations, meals. This is even cool to know what you did, like what restaurants you went to for what meals, especially for me if I do like a travel itinerary blog post. This is so helpful for me to remember when I get home and actually write that post. Your favorite memory from today, you can insert like a picture or a note, whatever, and then your expenses and how much you spent that day. So there's like probably 7 of these pages, but it's super cute. And this one also comes with travel stickers. So I'm very excited to utilize this. Some other things that I utilize from Erin Condren are the dashboards that she sells to go along with the life planner. So this one that I have here, it's not attached in my planner yet, but I should attach it because I am going on a trip this weekend, and this is the travel one, and I love this. I used to use a packing list that was on a like piece of paper, but this one is so much cooler because you can reuse it. It's not so wasteful. But basically this has like a full packing list. So it has like your essentials, clothes, documents, technology, accessories, beauty, makeup, anything that you might need. She also sells the fine tip wet erase markers to be able to write on these with, and they don't just wipe off like that. Like they're not gonna get smeared or anything when they're in your planner until you do like wet them and then wipe it off at the end of your trip or the week or whatever. I also have a monthly bill tracker that I use quite a bit. You can basically use this for the whole year. You just put all of your monthly bills and then check off if you've paid them for January through December. I also have a weekly meal plan one in here. I don't think that one is from Erin Condren though. I think that was from Michael's. So yeah, her dashboards are really nice. They have a bunch of different ones. So if you are someone who likes to, I don't know, have like a meal plan along with your planner, or a workout routine instead of like in the wellness log like this, they have probably like an activity one that you could just attach right in your regular planner. That would be nice. So definitely look into the dashboards if you are interested in a life planner. They fit perfectly and they are really easy to use and make your life just organized, you know? So now, like I mentioned earlier, some more specific aspects of my life that I like to plan and the tools that I use for that. Number one is to plan my Instagram photos. I use an app called Planoly. So basically on this app, you can upload your photos and it'll show you what it would look like in your Instagram feed without actually uploading it. So this is really nice to, if you are playing around with like presets for your Instagram, or I don't know, if you're deciding between 2 different pictures and you want to know which one will look best in the square, you know, when you go to your Instagram page, they're all like squares. So if you want to know which photo will look best, this is really nice. You can also schedule Instagram photos to go live through this app, which is really convenient too. So a lot of times I'll even post like during work or during, I don't know, vacation or something, and people will be like, how did you do that? You were at work. And I'm like, I schedule a lot of my YouTube videos and I schedule a lot of my Instagram posts as well. So yeah, that's how I do it. And I really love this app. I will use it probably for a really long time because I really like how it works and it helps me just, I don't know, be more cutesy and put together on Instagram. You can also upload your stories here too, but I haven't utilized that. And then for health and fitness, I utilize 2 different apps right now, but the one that I've been using for a really long time that I really recommend is the Tone and Sculpt app by Chrissy Sela. I hope that I am pronouncing her name correctly. If not, please correct me. But this app is great. You do have to pay for it, but there is so much on this app. This is the best fitness app that I have ever seen. I absolutely love it. It's so personal to you. You log in and it says, hey Kayla, here's your weekly plan. You can go to nutrition. She has meal plans for you, recipes that you can make your own meal plan. So you can go to her recipes, say, oh, that sounds good for tonight. Let me add that, blah, blah, blah. And completely meal plan within this app, and then it'll calculate a shopping list for you. It's amazing and I love it. And then aside from the nutrition aspect, she also has gym guides. So if you are a beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert levels, so no matter what you are, as if you have never worked out before, like lifting weights, or if you do that all the time, this app can be good for you. Whether you're doing it in a gym or you're at home, she has workout plans for both. You can choose whether you'd like to train 3 times a week or 5. If you're looking for something that you can just have on your phone, you don't have to like, you know, follow this big strict like workout or diet plan. I really recommend that one. And then I will say I have been utilizing the Weight Watchers app lately just because I used to do keto before my wedding and I just realized that's not a sustainable diet for me to do long term. Honestly, I'm gonna be that bitch. That was totally a crash diet for me, and I'll admit that it was before my wedding. We all want to slim down and, you know, lose a few pounds before our wedding. So honestly, that's why I did keto. Utilizing the Weight Watchers app has been helpful just to, you know, get myself back in this mindset of what foods are actually good for you. Like fruit isn't all bad for you. Yes, it's high in sugar. And on keto, they teach you that is horrible, horrible, no fruits except berries. And I get why they say that, but you know, for me, I love fruit. So if you guys want to see more like health and fitness videos, I'm not an expert at all, but you know, that is an aspect of my life that I have been focusing more on lately. So yeah, I have been utilizing the Weight Watchers app and the Tone and Sculpt app, which I really like both of them. Another thing I wanted to mention as far as meal planning, usually me and my husband just use this little notepad right here to do all of our meal planning. We sit down on Sundays together and decide what meals we want to fix, when we're gonna fix them, and what we need to buy at the grocery store. This is from Amazon. I will link it down below, but it has each day and you can plan your breakfast, lunch, and dinner and then write your grocery list over here. And then this side right here actually does have a perforated line, so you can tear this part off to take it to the grocery store. So you have your grocery list right there. So this is the main tool that we use to meal plan. And then the only other thing that I wanted to talk about is my Erin Condren notebook. I have a million different notebooks and you can totally just get one at Target that's super cheap, and I usually do that, but I did want a nicer like hardcover sort of notebook this year for my YouTube video planning. So as you saw, I have my ideas and stuff on the electronic side of things, just the concepts, but when it comes to actually planning my videos, like how to start a YouTube channel, I planned so much information about that, like what I wanted to talk about, things I wanted to mention, whatever it might be. I write that all down in this notebook, and I try to keep it a little bit more nice looking than a lot of my other notebooks. It's not like super necessary. You can do that in any notebook, but for this year, I did want just like my planner and my nicer notebook to match. And this one's like pretty thin compared to the Life Planner. So yeah, so that is actually going to be it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing all of the tools that help me plan different aspects of my life. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video, or maybe just found it entertaining, whatever the case may be. Let me know what you learned from this video or what tools you use to plan your life at home. If you liked this video and you want to see more productive style videos like this one, give it a thumbs up so I know, and subscribe down below if you are not already subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all really soon in my next video. Bye guys!